I managed to get every Rogue Company achievement in my first 8 matches, which took about 2 hours. What up homies, today's video is a bit different. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I achievement hunt all sorts of games, and I usually give myself a new achievement to go along with them. My link tree will be in the bio if you want to reach out personally or join any of my communities. Anyways, Rogue Company is a free-to-play third-person game where there's a wide selection of rogues to fight with. Each game, everyone starts off with the same amount of money, but doing well awards you cash, and you spend this mid-game to upgrade your character and continue doing well. When the enemies run out of lives, the game is won. This game has 20 achievements in it, which is not a large amount, but some of the achievements seem impossible to get in just a short amount of time, like reviving a teammate 100 times, winning 100 matches, and playing with a friend for 25 hours. So let's run down how everything went. To preface, I have never played this game in my life. This is a key detail to keep in mind, so we start up the game and get thrown into the tutorial that teaches us how to move, shoot, and use abilities. After completing this, we unlock Unflappable. At level 1, we're only allowed to play the game mode Strikeout, which is a mix of King of the Hill, except each team has a certain amount of lives. Whichever team reaches 0 lives left loses the round, and whichever team wins 3 rounds wins the whole game. We head into our first match, and right off the bat, we flank an enemy and take him out without taking any damage in return, unlocking Ambush. A few seconds later, we take out the whole team ourselves, unlocking Forza Party for downing 4 enemies in 1 round. A short bit later, we down our 10th enemy, unlocking Decimated, and finish our first round. Right as we finish the second round, we unlock Hard Carry for downing 20 enemies in 1 game. We win our third and final round and our first match, which unlocks 3 achievements at once. Perky for buying 3 perks in 1 game, Good Company for winning 8 matches with 8 different heroes, and Headhunter for dealing 10,000 headshot damage to enemies. Now let's take a moment here to address some things. 1. It really feels like the first couple matches were like training lobbies and the enemies may have not been real players. But I can't be 100% certain on this claim, but I don't want to play it off like I'm some prodigy on the game. 2. I'm not sure what happened to cause Good Company to unlock on our first win. This along with a couple other achievement unlock triggers are bugged to my knowledge, and I'm unsure why. My best guess is that it comes down to some kind of coding error, but I'm not going to complain. This game has been out for quite a while, so I'm not sure how long it's been like this. Now, let's head into match 2. Our first round, we picked up an enemy weapon and eliminated them for the scavenger achievement. Round 2, nothing eventful happens, but in round 3, we managed to surprise 2 enemies and use our sledgehammer on them, unlocking 2 achievements. Zeal for downing an enemy with a melee weapon, and Not Even Close for downing an enemy while having 10% health or less. We finish up the round and secure 2 more achievements. Gunsmith for upgrading a primary weapon to the max level in 1 match, and All I Do Is Win for winning 100 matches. Once again, I'm not sure how this unlocked. My best guess is still maybe a coding error where the value for the trigger is supposed to be at 100, but there's a typo and it triggers at 1, not too sure. We head into match 3, and at this point, I'm focused in on these achievements by the sheer amount of how many we got in our first 2 matches. We opt from buying a primary weapon this match, and I find a zipline and hope an enemy comes by. We eventually find someone, but this is why I don't think the players are all real, because this guy really downed himself, which avoided the achievement opportunity for me. I'm getting nervous as this is our final round, and that may be my only opportunity this match, wasting the match. Eventually, the enemy team runs out of tickets, but I see 2 enemies by the zipline again. I hurt one and ride the zipline a couple times and manage to down him for zip on lock. Then my team helps me finish up the remaining enemies and unlock Thrifty for not buying a primary weapon a whole game. In match 4, we got obliterated honestly, but we were focused on using our abilities and getting revives. This is why I feel like earlier I wasn't playing against real people, because now I've suddenly found myself a 4-stack of Twitch streamers. Speaking of streamers, we stream on Twitch as well every Tuesday and Thursday from 6:30 to 9. You should come on by. Anyways, By the end of the match, we've unlocked Grenader for dealing 1000 gadget damage and First Aid for reviving 100 enemies. Once again, not sure how this unlocked, but I'm gonna take it. In our 5th match, we switch game modes to Demolition, as it gives us more time to stack up money in one match. Once we reach 70,000 in-game money, we unlock money bags. I tried for this next achievement to get the past couple matches, but couldn't get it until match 6. But we managed to use a gadget and eliminate an enemy while looking away from them. This unlocked no respect. Now, our last achievement we could have done much earlier, but the achievement required playing with a friend. And at the time, I didn't have any friends that even had the game. Eventually, we found a homie to play with, and after 2 matches, we unlocked All in the Family. Honestly, theorizing the best route, we could have had all the achievements in 5 matches or less. I'm not sure if there are any others willing to try this, but it's fairly quick. I did not really plan for these in any way before loading up the game, and I was expecting for 100 to be 100, and for 25 hours to be 25 hours. Despite those bugs, I'm really enjoying the game, and it'll be one of the fewer games I continue to grind once the video's over. Regardless, that's it for this video. I usually make content on 100%ing games and giving myself a new achievement to go along with them, but if you enjoyed this video in the sense of how I speedrun achievements, let me know and I'll continue to make more similar to this. Love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.